I love the sound they make, it's so good.
Wow. Like a German bomber coming
Now
in.
this is quite a...
What the fuck?
No, but it's like a siren.
10 German bombers in the air.
I don't know.
Auf den Luft! What?
I don't know the song. Isn't it like a racist football song?
It is also an uncomfortable football
Okay,
song.
I mean, I was referring to like. So, do you not know this? Okay, so history lesson. Like, you know this thing.
Yeah, that was the sound that the V2... No, the sound the Stuka's made.
Yeah, precisely. But you know, it's not a natural sound of the bomber. They fitted a siren.
Yeah, to be spooky, yeah.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
Why were the Night Witches called the Night Witches?
Racism and general sexism.
Because the noise of their like engines off airplanes swooshing sounded like not planes, so like flying witches.
Oh.
It's like the whole thing with the Polish Hussar cavalry.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
apparently,
yeah.
used to have like... The legend says, and this is probably not true, that their wing things on their back were cut like flutes to scream as they bore down on their enemies. They probably didn't scream, but they probably did rattle to fuck, which is just as scary when like, generally, being charged by well-trained cavalry would be horrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty rad either way. I've played an RPG at Convention Sprite specifically about the Night Witches. So, like, for a bit of context viewership, the Night Witches were all...
Oh, you need to kill some of those guys, baby.
Hang on,
Use your Dark Sphere.
I'll tell my story about the Night Witches in a second, because people should know about them. They're rad.
I think most people do at this day and age.
It is surprisingly, yeah, well...
Depends how much into, like, your war history you are, I suppose.
No, if you see any feminist content, you will. And if you don't, who cares?
I mean, in fairness,
Don't matter.
most people are unfortunately either seeing one of feminist content or military history. That is a Venn diagram which does encompass most of people.
For
Exactly.
for the uninitiated, either way, like they were an all-female bomber unit during the Second World War in the Soviet Union. Like, but they had male commanding officers, and there was lots of bad things that happened there. But they were massively under-resourced and underfunded. So much so that they often didn't have the fuel to approach by night, so they would kill their engines at a high altitude, glide above German positions, and then because they often didn't have bombs to drop, they would drop tractor tires, rocks. Like when they had ordnance, they, of
so
course
fucking cool.
they would drop it. Yeah, I was at a gaming convention years ago where there's an entire RPG that's based around the historical campaign, where the different like levels of the campaign aren't like, you know, this dungeon and that dungeon. It's the different missions that they flew.
Oh, that's cool.
It's extremely cool, and like the NPCs are all actual Soviet officers from that time.
Ah.
Yeah, really cool game.
Do you remember what it was called?
It's just called Nachtvicton.
Yeah, makes sense. On the map, you need to be going to the east into that dark square in the middle, which is Hyrule Castle Town.
Huh.
We'll be there a lot, this chunk. But there's also Lake Hylia, which is the chunk in the bottom left of the
And
map.
you're confident there's nothing worth exploring here?
Yes.
Okay.
There's normally not much to be gained off the beaten track in the Twilight Zone.
Outworld.
Once you've got enough stuff in the main game, it's worth exploring some of it, but you need to have the equipment to explore it more than you do.
Okay.
What, like a penis?
But like in the Twilight Zone, there's never anything there.
Interesting.
Your goal is basically to get to the Spirit Spring, get the Weasel of Light, and then get the bugs.
There's a really good video game for the Nachtvicton concept. Someone should get on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a really spooky looking castle.
Yeah.
This suddenly feels extremely Dark Souls.
Yes. I would say the Twilight Zone stuff generally really has Dark Souls vibes. This town is obviously full of spectres as well. But yeah, you should be following Ilia's scent here. Hey, so did you hear? They say a Zora child collapsed near here.
What on earth is Zora
You're
Child?
about to find out.
Okay.
I thought Zoras were particularly found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. Well, I heard he was taken to the bar on to the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? Ugh, she's got it rough.
Is this relevant?
It's going to be relevant, yes. For now, your primary objective should be following Ilia's scent. Basically, if you've got a scent, you should just be following the scent.
Okay, these are the soldier bros.
Yes, oh yeah, this is the castle town, so this is the main urban centre of Hyrule. Hence why it's attached to the castle.
So like it's one large fortification and settlement, and then just miles and miles of uncultivated plain.
Yes.
Right. Okay. It is what it is.
The water level of Lake Hylia has gone down, so you can't cross to the Spirit's Cave. If the people who came to worship from far away heard that, they'd be very disappointed. It must be hard on Grandma too, because she can't do her tours. Yeah, that's the real villain here is Grandma's tourist trade.
Victim.
What did I say?
Villain.
Oh yeah, no, I meant the opposite of that, yes.
Maybe she is a victim, who knows?
I like the fact that the sprite occasionally remembers she's in the series to pop in and talk
Correct
shit.
you. Yeah.
You usually tell me that I'm a racist or a Nazi.
And then she goes back to watching someone else play games. She's literally at the moment on Discord watching her friend play 7 Days.
In my defense, she's super cool.
Are we not super cool?
I hate to break it to you, but we're not that cool.
Shut the fuck up, you
I
heretic.
love you both very deeply.
You're a goddamn heretic. I won't stand
I
for this
wouldn't
shit.
use the word cool to describe either of you in
Super cool is a different word to cool?
Oh.
You know what, Doctor? We're going to start our own streaming show with blackjack and hookers.
This is the Doctor's show. I'm only invited occasionally.
I guess when you're invited, you don't fucking participate. You watch cooler people.
Allegedly. Allegedly. I can talk to the cats,
Yes.
can't I?
You can walk and squeak and squawk with the animals.
I really don't want to take a bath. I relate to you,
I
Cat.
said I really want to take a bath.
Oh.
You stinky bitch.
Human movement is so rushed and disorganized. Maybe we should go to the centre.
Genuinely, the cats are like a spy network in this town.
Amazing. He's just
Don't let us keep you, Sprite, if you're getting bored.
Not bored. You are well aware that yawning is a sign of trying to be alert.
Passed out. When? Where?
I don't know.
The Zora boy.
That's entirely unhelpful. Are Zora important?
Yes.
Are they the witchy people?
No, they're another race. If Gorons are the fire people, Zora are the water people. That's back into the central square that you've been in.
Oh. I can just go back through this way.
Yes?
And Bard, most people think all races are important and all should be protected.
No.
Right, for God's sake, Sprite.
No, like, for all I know, in this setting, Zora means, like, the ultimate chosen one of Final Destiny. Like, okay?
Now, they're fishmen.
I did not know that Zora was a race when I asked the question.
Yeah. The Zoras and the Gorons are the two races of these. So there's the Goron and the rock people from the mountains, and the Zoras are the fishmen from the north.
Okay.
They got gills and everything. The Lakebed Temple is there.
Little thing.
There's a bug. What happens if you kill this guy without having the Vestal of Light? I have genuinely no idea. I didn't know if that was an option.
Should I not do it just in case it fucks up?
I maybe wouldn't.
Okay. But that's... You know what? No, it's wronged me.
I think you just... The Tear of Light I get, but I guess you can't pick up the Tear because you don't have the Vessel. The Weasel, sorry. Yeah, you need to put that in your Weasel, and you don't have a Weasel. So.
Oh, no. Well, it still drift towards me.
Don't insult a man's
No,
weasel.
we can drift towards you, but it can't go in your Weasel because it doesn't exist. Telma's Bar.
Okay.
That's what that says.
Finally, a bar.
Telma's Bar, open.
A milk bar.
Yes.
They're literally like milk drinkers. Teetotalers.
At least they're not suckling it directly from the source.
Telma is also, do you enjoy gigantic breasts? Because...
The man likes Eva Green.
There are few things I enjoy more.
Well...
Hugs and boobs, in that order. Was this the Zora child?
And Ilya. See? There she is.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's caring for the Zora child. Oh, she's so
and
much...
there's Telma and her gigantic
Good
breasts.
gracious.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. Yeah, that's a Zora. He's a weird fish, man.
Oh, he's like a Twilight.
This boy, can you save him?
Or Twi'lek as a...
Yeah, he does look a bit like a Twi'lek. Yeah, they've got like a kind of like a crest on the back.
All right, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. What an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Hee hee.
Sorry. We're on a bar.
Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either.
She does giggle a lot, Midna.
She does. She's
Very
very
appropriate for you.
What? Is she like a demon?
No.
We learn what she is soon.
Okay. Look at the map.
I said that bit in the fucking cave in Two Towers where they had to bust out the map to explain where shit is. I've received officers from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hyrule. Got that? So you're in the town there. Lake Hyrule is the only section of the map you haven't explored yet, because obviously you've been all the way around to the right and basically come round counterclockwise.
Right.
So Lake Hyrule is the final section of Lanayru Province.
And then there's also stuff up here. To the
Yes, the desert and the mountains.
left. Right. The final two areas. Again, Fire World, Grass World, Ice World, Boss.
Welcome to Nintendo. A simple tie. For simple people.
Yeah.
As you've said,
That's
yes.
rather my point.
We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the Spirit Spring of Lake Hyrule. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? The small fella is okay with that. Not okay with that. What? Study it and know it well.
Intriguing.
So you need to go to Lake Highway, basically.
Oh. I came all this way to just double back on myself.
Yeah, but you need to know this first. It's weird.
Okay. Again, like, it is like kind of immersive. There is something like quite sad about the fact that you can't interact with any of it.
I quite like the vibe of the Shadow Realm. Twilight Realm, yeah.
It's the
But
Shadow
it is the
Realm.
Shadow Realm, yeah, functionally. How does this connect then? I think you maybe then need to go out the east way?
Does it matter?
No, wait. Yes. You need to get out here somehow. My brain's stuck in the wrong left and right because I know the Wii version much better than the Cube version.
Do you play this in the Wii with like janky motion controls?
Yeah.
Oh dear, sir.
They're not the worst. It is essentially shake the Wii remote is the equivalent of press B. Because it was developed for the GameCube and then they ported it to the Wii very late. And obviously stuff like the bow is motion controls and pointing. But if you don't point to the screen, you can also just do it with the stick.
Okay. Well,
The motion controls are mostly optional.
Well, I've left the city, but by the way I came in. Is that not the way?
Yeah, so you need to go to the south in this section, I think.
Okay, so out here and turn
Left.
left.
Yeah.
Huh! Onwards!
I think you want to go actually that way and then you curve left from there, I want to say.
Well, let's try that.
Actually, you need to get to the Great Bridge of Hyrule.
Which is different from the Great Bridge I already crossed.
That's the Great Bridge of Eldin.
Right.
You fucking idiot.
Sorry, it's almost like no one has told me the names of any of these things.
Yeah. You've been told the name of Eldin Province, and you know this is Lanayru Province.
Aye?
But the Great Bridge of Hyrule, in fairness, is a different, yeah. I mean, it is called that when you get near it, which you'll know when you get near it.
Which way?
Left. Well, you can't go that way.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's the orange of non-progression.
It's, yeah, pretty... It's hard to go the wrong way for long in this game,
like,
because it's not open world.
I've never been misunderstanding here, okay? So, like, when they call it, like, Twilight, it is dusky. It's not meant to be...
Well, that's what Twilight is.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming it was meant to be darker, but of course it's not.
No, Twilight is, yeah, it's the gap,
Twilight.
it's the bit between day and night.
What
Hence
the
it's
hell is this?
Oh, yeah, we'll deal with that in a bit.
Oh, hang on.
Foul beast flight by foul.
Oh, has he got, like, a chicken chariot?
It's not that bad, but it's still not great.
The chicken's long for freedom.
Yeah, this is why it's technically not the Shadow Realm, it's the Twilight Realm, so it's like, yeah.
Okay.
But it's interesting, when the game starts off, I love that bridge,
That's sick.
but it absolutely would not hold up. If
It doesn't matter,
If
it's
those
cool.
pillars were there, it would need them structurally. But yes, and there's Lake Hyrule underneath, which is somewhat
Depleted.
receded of late, yes.
Okay. But it's still really cool. I mean, like, it's,
Oh yeah, I really like the look of the Great
it's
Bridge.
fantasy. It can be held by magic. By,
Yeah,
by the will of the gods.
I like the fact that like when you start this game, it's the evening and it's like golden hour kind of stuff, which is Twilight time. But then here, like the Twilight Realm is quite an uncomfortable, like greasy, eerie light. Like it's this real orangey, reddy glow. I really like the vibe in the Twilight Realm. It's like it. I don't like it, but it's. Hey, do you smell anything funny like petrol?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, is it one guy with the fire out? Oh, yeah, of course it is. Right.
Absolutely is.
Some of the worst dungeon mastering I've ever heard of was players walk into the dungeon, the first room, a trap goes off, and they're doused in this strange, like, clear fluid. And in the final room of the dungeon, there's like one wormling fire dragon. And it sets them all on fire because it turns out like they were doused with petrol in the first room. It's like, well, they would smell it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
just
no, we're trapped. Get out of here.
Where? How?
How? How would you get off a bridge?
To jump over the side?
Yeah, how would you get up to the side with those two crates that are sitting around?
Oh, jump up on one of them, I assume?
Push.
Get up on top.
Yep. There you go. Down into what remains of the lake.
Whoa! Oh, that's really cool! Oh, don't let me fall the whole way. Oh, cutscene.
Yep.
Please don't tell me I can attack that thing in midair.
We're certainly going to interact with one of those very soon.
Oh, wait,
In an enjoyable way.
is that how I get back up?
Ugh.
Sploosh.
Jesus Christ.
Skadoosh.
Phew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh?
She can fly, though.
So this is
You
Lake
can't, though.
Hylia. But there's so little water. Sounds like the Spirit Spring should be around here. Should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around.
Is it conscious character development and writing that, like, we were in peril and she didn't abandon me?
Yes, I'd say.
Because
at this point, yeah.
because she has done that repeatedly.
Yes, but she also has... She is growing to trust you for getting her own ends met. She wants the fused shadows, and you've proven to be quite good at that. Now we see some Zoras as well.
Ooh.
They've got really cool masks.
Oh, they're... Oh!
Yeah. There's a helmet, but they look very cool, yeah.
They're naked fish people!
Yeah. We've had absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened to the water source in our home, Zora's domain. As if you would say, in our home, let's name it and give it its proper name. In our home, Edinburgh.
I've got to say, Doctor, like, you're missing an opportunity. Why are they not speaking like Admiral Akbar?
Because I'm not going to do that the whole time. Yet how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are, we can't even walk back there now.
Have you seen... Oh my god, I can't remember the Shape of Water.
No. You mean Grinding Nemo? No, I haven't. Have you not heard that before?
That's amazing. You know what? I broadly accurate. It's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, I've just never seen it. I'm not against it, I just haven't seen it.
It's tremendous. It's a really, really lovely movie.
It's definitely, from what I heard, less fucked up than Guillermo del Toro's regular fare. Okay, fair.
You've seen Pan's Labyrinth,
yeah,
right?
I mean, it's still got his regular puppetry gimp that he always uses.
And the guy who plays...
Yeah, the who plays the fish, and that is the guy who's, Abe in Hellboy, and
I want to call him...
Pan in Pan's Labyrinth.
Bizarrely, this is the second, fishman he's played.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he's Abe, yeah, of course.
He also plays Lieutenant Saru in the Star Trek Discovery series.
I haven't seen them.
You can skip it. It's alright. It's alright. It depends how much you like Star Trek. Which I know you...
Right.
Sorry.
Don't know, go on.
It depends how much you like Star Trek, whether you want to
I
watch
really
it.
like Star Trek.
The first season's actually
I
really
really
good.
like TNG, at least, yeah.
They reimagine Klingons, basically, as kind of religious fanatics. Which
Tracks? Yep, I'll allow it.
It's fun. We meet a kind of splinter faction from the Klingon Empire who are humans are scum. We are the restorers of the Empire kind of thing. It's worth a watch.
So this guy, when I voiced him in my series, I voiced him as an old style Cockney fairground attendant.
All right.
So you're going to voice him this time.
Oh Jesus!
Have fun.
Do you want me to do that?
You can do whatever you want.
All right, Governor.
But based on what he says, you'll see.
All right. Oh, g'day, mate. I'm getting too old for this. Fire and Fubby's leather-top land of fascination. It's our grand opening at our new lake bottom location. Whee! Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Did the Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is it the curse from that spirit that floats around up top there? Dunno, mate. Whatever, it's not like I can go up and complain. It's way too high. What's that? A croc? No, a customer. Guys, it's a monster.
Now you need to go take on that monster.
Why can he talk to me?
He can't talk to you. He's just talking to himself.
Oh.
No, none of the spirits can talk to you. You're just listening to them as they speak / think.
Oh, okay. They're just stretching, credulity.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
We'll deal with what all of this is later.
Right.
That went surprisingly Australian.
I was going for Australia.
Oh, good. Then in that case, success.
Oh, it's like that was deliberate. That was what I was pitching for. I've got Hemsworth on the brain.
Yeah, fair. That did sound a lot like Dementors. It's over there, yeah.
Right, this way.
You got what it takes to make it epic.
That's quite good, actually.
I can do certain things in an Aussie accent really well, but if I say more than a sentence, it falls apart so fast.
I mean, there is like a bit of a through line between Cockney and... Ooh.
Surprisingly, yes.
Was he summoning the...
Summoning something.
It's all based on things that we've learned.
But what comes down when you play that in the Twilight Zone?
A weird, creepy bird, obviously.
Correct.
Like, I wouldn't lie, well, why would I? You're my friends. I never lie to anyone, let alone my friends. But the game design is extremely elegant.
Yes.
Like everything you see is informed by things you've already. Oh shit! Yeah. Excuse me, while I fuck this guy up. Hang on, I've got my mega attack.
Sphere, yeah.
Oh, or not.
How's he gone?
Oh, can't see him.
Yeah. If only you could move the camera with the right stick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, you've played this 17 times, right?
It makes weird ass noises. Yeah, it is what I really like about Zelda games, that it's why handholding does frustrate me in Zelda games, because the entire experience is the game teaching you how to play it. Oh, you got.
Does this just kill me outright?
I have no idea, I've not seen that before.
Oh, okay. I suck more than you do, shockingly.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
Yeah, as you are now learning, which is really good to see, there's a language to these games, and once you can speak it, the game does just tell you how to do it. Like, as you say, everything you see is shit you've seen before, in a different kind of way and stuff like that. There you go. Chomp, 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 chomp. When you knock him off the back, actually, another cycle with that.
That's like a mini-boss.
That's exactly what it is. And then it leads to a minigame that was infuriating with motion controls, but without motion controls, it actually might be quite entertaining. I don't know. We'll see how you feel. Oh, he got you again.
That feels a bit... okay.
I've genuinely never seen it.
A bit unfair.
Yeah, it did feel a bit jabby.
It's fine. It is what it is. But that's... might lose.
Did you get a final heart container piece?
Yeah, for the Hawkeye. That shot that made...
Of course, yeah, because I was like, wait.
Sorry, the greatest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, because I was suddenly like, oh, you're on 6. I forgot that gives you a heart piece and also lets you purchase more.
Yeah!
That's going to kill this guy.
Well, that should be... I say it should be. Are the shadow lads more dangerous?
No, they just are in the Shadow Realm.
For a game which is otherwise quite creative and inventive, the recycling dudes with different colours.
There is actually less of that as it goes on.
Okay.
At the moment, obviously, you've got the Shadow version and the regular version, and you do get that to some extent, but like, every dungeon does have some new stuff in it.
Hey, stop it!
The Gorons were fun to fight.
Yeah. The Zoras are quite good and interesting.
I'm your new master now. Settle down.
They're also kind of horrifying, the fact that they're just like a bloody neck stump.
There's something kind of like the what do you call it, the Demogorgon.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Except this was
way before.
15 years before.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way to the lake's water source?
Excellent, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong?
So this minigame with motion controls was fucking infuriating, was flying this fucker.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do things.
Yes,
Something. Okay.
very much so. You're in control of him flying upriver.
Oh dear.
And you need to not crash into shit.
Oh.
But...
Are they gonna invert the axis?
You tell me.
Tough to say. Yes, they are.
Is that good or bad?
It's unnecessary.
I have a friend who literally plays, like, FPSs and everything. Any first-person game he'll play with an inverted axis.
Why?
He explained it. For him, he views the camera as being like a string attached.
Stuck to the back of the player character's head.
So you pull down on the string to make him look up. And it's like, you know what? If it works for you.
Oh! Fuck! Oh! Fuckity bye!
Start again from the beginning.
Is it really?
Bonkers.
Yeah. You used to have to... This was... If you held the Wii Remote steady, you'd fly in a straight line, and you had to point it up and down to move up this, which is much worse than what you're doing.
I mean, this actually looks good.
Yeah.
I think I've said it once before, but I will reiterate it. Like, it feels fair.
Yeah.
Like, when I lose, I don't feel it's because the game is...
Jetting you.
Just dicking with me, or like... We've talked...
I'd say that's... I would genuinely say that is a Nintendo thing. Generally, they are quite fair.
Just not the Mario games.
Once you know the system under which they operate. Okay, Mario Party is sometimes like, sorry, random chance. Random chance says fuck you.
Yeah.
But
I feel a lot of Mario games are like that. Mario Kart is like that.
Right, genuine question. I'm not saying they would be for you or you would enjoy them. Have you played a Mario platformer game? Like a Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64?
I don't really like platformers, so no.
Probably not.
I'm sure I've maybe
Prometheus running? There you go.
the Prometheus School of running away from things.
Yeah, very much so. There you're like, whoa.
I don't want to say I've never played one, but I can't think of it coming to mind.
Fair.
We did have a Wii growing up, so it's possible I ran across one.
Yeah, you may have come across Mario Galaxy, yeah. They are different to the Mario Party ones, and I will say, if fairness is your thing, Mario Party is going to fuck with you. Yeah.
That's my issue with it.
I just feel that there's so much of it that feels arbitrary. Like, it doesn't matter what I did or how I played or what skill level I possess. It's just...
Whereas this, the only thing this really requires of you is to know the game.
Yes. I don't even feel there's that much skill involved here.
That means basically, if you've played the game a bit, or you played previous games, you'll be fine because The game wants you to be good at playing it.
Yeah.
Not in like a Dark Souls get good kind of way.
No, Dark Souls is the opposite. So it punishes lack of skill relentlessly
Yeah.
until you get good. Whereas I feel you could crack this far quicker.
Yeah. Howling Stone, by the way, worth knowing.
Oh yeah. It's like it's literally howl at the moon.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the
I think you actually can't get across at the moment yet, though. You can't, no.
No, that's a shame.
Soon you can, though.
Are you familiar with the Metallica song of Wolf and Man?
Yes.
Tremendous.
Ah, we're already here. That bird turned out to be more useful than I expected.
I think that's actually much better without motion control.
Well then, where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it.